Namaste, beautiful beings, and welcome to Soul Space Mondays. My name is Lee, and it's my pleasure to meditate with you. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes and bring your hands softly together. And let's give them a wonderful rub. Just taking a couple deep breaths, letting yourself open up your lungs, open up your heart, open up the space inside of your body. And then big exhales, nice big permission slips to release. As you are releasing your breath, let your whole body decompress. And just give yourself a couple moments and a couple rounds of practice to do exactly that. Rubbing your hands together, activating your full spectrum of light, activating your chi, getting some flow going through your acupuncture points, through the meridians of your body, and through your chakras. You got that going on at one level. And then with your breath, you are expanding the space and releasing some bodily tension, letting go of some mental tension, letting go of some emotional tension. And just taking a few moments to get into your body before we meditate. You can roll around your head, your neck, your shoulders. You can adjust your posture, maybe rock back and forth on your sitting bones. Just kind of tune into whatever it is that you need in this moment. And then when your hands are fully opened and activated, and you'll feel it by pulling the energy back and forth across your palms, it kind of feels like pulling taffy, in my opinion. You'll feel a warmth going through your whole body. And when you experience that, you can then press your hands into prayer position, a very powerful mudra for balance. And then tuck those prayer position hands right into the center of your heart. As you bring it into the heart, let yourself bow your chin, pulling your chin not only downwards, but inwards towards the spine, creating a nice, beautiful alignment from the heart to the throat chakra, all the way up to the third eye. And your crown chakra is ever so softly tilted forward. And you are relaxing with every single breath that you take into a state of really nice, easy balance and harmony. Continue breathing in, continue breathing out in such a way that you relax your abdomen, the lower back, your hips, and your root. Bringing your hands into the heart chakra, press your thumbs in just a little bit, grab onto the heart, and lift your heart chakra up half an inch. Feel your shoulders rolling back. Squeeze your shoulder blades softly at the back of the heart chakra. And then very easily allow yourself to pull downward and upwards simultaneously. So on your next few breaths, you can envision the root chakra at the bottom of your pelvic floor, opening up and sending your roots of light quite powerfully down into the earth beneath you. And simultaneously begin to feel the top of your head now being pulled upwards, aligning your crown chakra with all of your 7 chakras, including the soul star, which is right above you. And as your crown chakra aligns to your soul star chakra, just give it a minute to awaken the almost 1,000 petals of light at the top of your head, that form a flower of beautiful purple energy, like a satellite unfolding right at the top of you. And as your crown chakra awakes from its slumber, let it reach upwards and outwards in all directions, sending beautiful beams of light into the upper part of your auric field. Let it tap into the multiple channels of higher wisdom, higher selfhood, higher beingness, higher love. And just like you sent your roots all the way down as the earth, your crown sending all of its roots up through your spiritual channels, up through your soul star. Feeling the soul star expanding, experience the central channel of your beingness reaching beyond the top of your auric field, like a beam of white light going all the way up through the ethers, as far as your imagination can take you, all the way to the heart and source of all that is. And as you root into and ground into the heart of God, source, spirit, universe, whatever you like to call it, feel yourself so deeply connected above and below. And from the heart of source above you, as well as from the source of all that is the spirit of the earth and her beautiful abundance, the light of spirit manifested in form here available to us, let both sources of energy pull into you and flow down through your open channels and flow up through your roots into the core of your being. And as you become very heart-centered, very balanced around that center of unconditional, life-affirming love, take in a beautiful breath of acceptance. Feel yourself breathing in, feel yourself breathing out. Let your heart chakra really open and unfold. Let go of the tension that you might be carrying on top of your shoulders. Give yourself an opportunity to clear your throat, to open up your throat chakra, and to feel a nice distribution of energy, balancing the front and the back of your throat chakra. I'm not sure exactly why I'm getting told to hone into that space, but feel the blue light of your spirit amplified by the blue throat chakra, really cleansing and clearing the entire throat chakra space and all of its jurisdiction, energetically speaking, and across all of its domain. Begin to feel that blue ray transmuting all levels of fear, disbelief, letting go of all lower thought patterns, behavior patterns that are no longer serving you. And as the blue expands and extends from the center of your throat, feel free to drop your hands down into your lap as you wish. And just continue to envision that blue light flowing and flowing and flowing until it cascades from the front of your throat all the way down through the front of your aura, like a generous waterfall of blue light. And then behind you, out the back of your throat chakra, over your neck and shoulders, around your back and your arms, down your spine. And really imagine those blue rivers, front and back, filling up the entire spatial field of your aura. And as you're filling up with blue, bring your mind and your heart to the karmic activity that your self, your higher self, the soul of you, has been up to recently. And when I say recently, I mean within the last, let's say, 10 years, maybe even longer, maybe throughout this entire lifetime. So begin to feel yourself filled and surrounded with so much blue that you are literally encapsulated in blue light. It fills from the bottom of your earth star all the way up and around you to the top of your soul star. And it becomes even more blue and more blue, as if you are inside of a blue pearl. And then underneath that blue pearl and all around it, begin to envision the violet flame arising, blazing, and transmuting all karmic activity that is personal and collective and ancestral that you have been working through in this chapter of your spiritual evolution. Many people are going through great big lessons and completing great big rounds of karmic transmutational energies and clearings. And it's just simply that time to be doing that. So allow yourself to sit in the strength and stability and in the serenity of this big, beautiful blue pearl light. Feel yourself so safe and secure. And with the violet flames blazing around all of the space of you, you can envision yourself way beyond your physical body, all the way out there in your spirit, looking back at you in the blue sphere, surrounded by the purple flames. And envision yourself in your pure consciousness, now taking on a golden body of form. And see your golden hands underneath the purple flames. Feel the blue pearl seated in your palms, which are one on top of the other right in front of your beautiful golden body. And as you sit in deep, deep golden contemplation of the activity of your karmic energies for this lifetime, blazing and blazing and blazing, from this higher golden perspective, begin to invite the company of all the guardians of light that surround you to hold you while you hold the little blue pearl. And so, in your golden body, begin to sense and see and feel the 7 flames of light from all the departments of the rays, warmly gathering around you, blazing all their beautiful alpha and omega strength and fire, all their sweetness and warmth, all their glorious, loving activity of light around your golden body, through your golden mind, through your golden heart, through your golden field. And all those rainbow rays are all surrounding the violet flame, blazing like a furnace around your blue pearl. And we are calling upon the assistance of all divine source, all powers of light and love, from all the assistance of all the realms of the 7 healing rays, from our guides, our masters and teachers, from our ancestors and loved ones, from all of our beautiful friends from the elemental and celestial kingdoms, and especially from the kingdom of the violet flame and all the keepers of the violet light of the Aquarian age. We ask that our prayers of self-karmic freedom and transmutational activity be accomplished here and now in this now moment on behalf of ourselves and all those we hold in our collectives. And we now place into the highest power of the violet transmuting flame the karmic beliefs and the old patterns of limitation and scarcity, all patterns of density, all patterns of fear, all patterns of less thanness. And we place all of this into the violet flame for healing. We place into the violet flame such thought patterns that are held by ancient old beliefs, such as life is hard. And we release that and all its components, all its cause, core, effect, records, and memories for all that is to the violet flame. We release into all the violet flame every pattern and manifestation of the thought, life is pain. And we now release that from the cause, the core, the record, and the memory on behalf of all of our beings, all of life itself. We now release into the violet flame the patterns, the causes, the core, the records, the memories of the thought patterns. Life is unjust, unfair. And we now surrender and release this powerfully on behalf of all in the oneness that we are into the violet flame. I invite you now to think of the next thing that comes from the phrase, life is. And as you fill in the blank after that, all thought patterns that are negative, transactional, difficult, and less than freedom, God empowerment, God love, God wisdom, God sourced, God selfhood. All that is less than that I am, let that all be released from every level of your being and from all of life by the power of the oneness that we are, all one, into the heart of the blazing violet flame. And as we surrender this and all unidentified challenges, all patterns of failure, all patterns of scarcity, all patterns of disempowerment, disillusionment, all sadness and sorrow, all disconnection, hopelessness, powerlessness, all victimhood, all persecution. We release this and everything else into the cosmic flame of the violet light, and we set ourselves free. We place into the flame all lies, all untruths, all distortions, all misperceptions, all disintegrity, all rage and hatred, all fear of each other and separation, all that is unbalanced and unjust and not right. We place into the violet flame all belief patterns and karmic activity related to all disconnection from source and disconnection from self. And we surrender all of this into the heart of the violet flame. From the I am that is in oneness with all that is I am. Across the ages and throughout all time and space, all dimensional reality. And we blaze and blaze and blaze with the 7 fires inside of the violet flame. If there is anything else that is known or unknown in any part of your being that can be given as life patterns, beliefs, and manifestations of karmic activity into the violet flame for being freed and released and healed back into God perfection, we now do so. With or without the phrase, with or without the knowledge, with or without the understanding, we surrender everything that we are, everything that ever has been, all distortions of the ultimate truth, all distortions of the pure, perfect experience of life into the sacred violet flame. And we ask that our lives, our minds, our hearts, our bodies, and our experiences and our behaviors, and the lives and behaviors and all the isness of every being that we are connected to in this field of life, and to all of life everywhere, through all the realms and kingdoms, through all the planet, through all humanity, through all the solar system, through all the galaxies, through the entire universe, through all the source field. Let there be perfection. Let there be God freedom. Let there be God rightness. Let there be abundance and grace, joy and love, hope, faith, inspiration, joy, kindness, goodness, brotherhood and sisterhood, balance and harmony, and above all things, connection and oneness. Let this be our prayer, and so it is. Let the new patterns of perfection now come down from the highest realms and through the heart of the violet flame into every fiber of your being, into your mind, into every thought, into every hidden space, into every intuitive skill and technique, into every cell of your body, into every particle of your quantum field, and through all of your DNA. Let there be God's perfection and freedom, balance, purity, grace, strength, and love. My beautiful friends, allow the downloads to come into you, into the grids of your light body, into the shields of light that you wear, into the force field around you, into and through your I am channel, into every single space, into every sphere, from the smallest to the largest, through all of you, through all of your life, and through all life everywhere. Let there be light. Let there be light from the 7 rays harmonized together in one beautiful opalescent alchemy. Let there be golden essence from the highest source, infused and embodied in all the field. Let there be the resources of every one of our healing rays, including the 5 secret rays, helping us to unite the field. And then, my beautiful friends, I invite you to take yourself, your spark of consciousness, your spark of your I am, from the center of your golden mind down to the center of your golden heart and into the soul star of you inside of the blue pearl. As you bring down the full power of your divine spark and your golden essence into your humanity, let the gateway of your soul star be opened so big and wide that the golden white blessings flow into the substance and the life and the breath of you. And in through the golden pearl, into your entire beingness, into your entire life force field, into your breath, into your experience, into your humanity. Let that white golden breath and the spark of spirit and all its magnificent rays once again come back into the allness of you. And as you journey back down into the blue pearl, see that spark of golden white light manifesting through all 7 of your chakras, building from the innermost part of you to the outer edges of your field, a golden white field of light. Inside of the blue, the gold and the white will reinforce your spiritual power and strength and purity. And then as you breathe in, feeling these incredible lines of light traveling through you and around you, begin to feel so secured, so embraced, so protected by the integrity of this light and by its golden love and power. Take a few breaths and realize the violet flame continues to blaze around your blue pearl, and so it will remain until the completion of this karmic activity is finished, balanced, and harmonized entirely. And you will continue to be held by that higher golden self of you and by all the guardians and beautiful beings and by all the 7 healing rays. Become aware that you are the focus of so much love and so much activity of light. And then as you breathe in this moment back into your heart, back into your body, back into your human form, allow yourself to receive all of this unconditionally. Feel yourself poised on the precipice of great change and spiritual integration. Feel yourself in a state of acceptance of more love, more empowerment, more spiritual authority, more guidance, more intuition, more health, more blessings, more worldly experience that is in the positives and which creates your freedom. And on the precipice of even more creative power and responsibility than ever before. And you are so blessed, and you are so worthy, and you are so ready. You are ready. Taking a blue breath of readiness. Know that you have just set into motion the completion of your karmic activity for this chapter of your spiritual evolution. And that you are now setting yourself free to be the most extraordinary version of you. A you that is responsible above all things for loving you, for honoring you, for blessing you. And by doing so, you will be a blessing to the world. I invite you to take a stand in your power and in your integrity. Affirm once and for all that it is your divine right to do no harm to yourself. It is your divine right to think and act and speak freely. It is in your divine right to love as big, as wide, and as high vibrationally as you choose. It is within your divine right to be a temple for God's light, love, wisdom, and blessings, and to be a dispenser of that light, sharing it unconditionally with those who wish to receive it, and for all. My beautiful friends, taking a big deep breath, turn your heart to the source of you and allow yourself to receive a wonderful wave of the highest, purest love and light. Final blessing to seal this energetic attunement. And then taking one more beautiful violet breath. In breathe the violet flame of freedom and give it life within every single part of you. Set yourself ablaze on your exhale and let that violet freedom fire reign supreme throughout your field of experience, from your center outwards as far as you can imagine, across the land, beyond the horizons, to the very edges of all that is. And so it is. I am free. I am free. I am free, beloved. I am. When you are ready, my friends, you may take in one more breath and bring your hands back to prayer position, back into your beautiful heart center. And let us bow with a great appreciation for having received these blessings, for having affirmed the perfection of the truth of our freedom. And let us bow to all beautiful souls of light in all the realms, including our soul brothers and sisters incarnated here on planet Earth. And let us remember our oneness across the field. And as we bow to the light within, we bow to the light within all, and we are one. As we do for ourselves, we pray for others, we offer unconditionally that which we have given us to all of life, abundantly, generously, without cost, simply from our love. For this and for all that you do, I am eternally grateful to you. I see you, I respect you, and I bow to you, beautiful beings. Namaste. As you are ready, you can softly follow your breath back into this moment. Press your hands together, lift your heart one more time. Come into your perfect alignment. Feel the energy all flowing in, around, and through you so perfectly. And then taking one more nice deep breath, softly release your hands and ground yourself back down into your human form, into your body, into the now. Take a deep breath in. Hold it in your heart. Exhale down through your root. Press yourself down. Wonderful. When it feels right to do so, my friends, you can open your eyes and maybe even stretch it out a little bit. Oh, that feels so good. If you need a few more minutes to float, take your time coming back. From my heart to yours, my beautiful friends, namaste. I love you so much. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.